about to go head-to-head in a battle for $50,000. We'll see ice slick spills, frostbitten falls, and bone-chilling tumbles. Only 3 will advance to the bitter cold to face the toughest challenge of all, the Winter Wipeout Zone. The epic competition begins now. One will become a champion, but all will wipe out. Hello, America, and welcome to another exciting episode of Winter Wipeout. I'm John Anderson, and joining me, as always, is John Henson. I know I'm gonna love this.
Sorry, I was just catching up on my chimney sweeping.
Yeah.
Word of the wise, Governor. If you're gonna clean your chimney, make sure the fire is out. Otherwise, it's really, really hard.
Also really, really hard. The biggest obstacle course ever assembled, and today, 24 eager contestants will be taking their shot at the $50,000.
Hey, is soot good for my pores?
You have a charcoal glow about you.
Well, you're just saying that.
Let's take a look at the challenges ahead, shall we? Today on our qualifier, backed by popular demand, the Winter Burr Blob. Gotta get up to get down. Then it's on to the Snowtivator and the world-famous Big Ball. That's followed by the Snowman Sweeper. It's like Frosty the Snowman came back for revenge. And they'll finish up with the Yule Log Jam. Log on, then you'll get logged off. Of our 24 contestants, only the top 12 times will get past the qualifier and into the second round.
Are you done talking, sir?
I am.
Let's get down to the course. Well, she looks pretty relaxed. Let me just try to adjust her lumbar support here. Press this button. Whoops. Oh, sweet, sweet blob, how I missed you. You wore my heart these cold winter months. One sky high and dropped her.
Let's have Jill get us up to speed on our first contestant.
Okay, guys, I've got Joanne Dutremble down here with me. Joanne, welcome to Winter Wipeout. How you doing today?
Woohoo! I'm good, a little bit cold, but I'm excited.
Where are you from?
I'm British, but I've been in California for 20 years.
So you have a nickname, right? What is it?
Human garbage can. I just eat huge amounts of food. I'm always hungry.
Where do you put it?
Well, you know.
I hope she puts it in her mouth.
Blob out of the way, Eurotrash readying for the big balls. She looks intimidating.
Rubbish, she's totally relaxed.
I think I just peed myself.
Maybe a little too relaxed.
European John, fewer inhibitions. She's off, steadies herself, now mind the gap. Joanne, oh!
Johnny, the Snowtivator just took out the Eurotrash. Hope she recycled her cans.
Eurotrash emerging again. Now we'll see if she fancies a go at her snowmen.
It looks hard.
Oh, it's easy. Just avoid the flying snowballs, walk across the pylons to the other side, and watch your back for Dave and Wendy Snowman. They're nosy, those two.
Here she goes.
And here comes Mrs. Snowman.
Oh, our Christmas goose coming a little late this year.
Oh, Mr. Snowman. Oh, blimey, I haven't seen a tag team like that since Sherlock and Holmes. Jolly good.
Eurotrash looking more like roadkill on Notting Hill as the game is afoot at the Yule Log Jam.
Terrifying me this high up.
Don't be terrified of the height. Be terrified of the gigantic logs, the spinning wood chopper, and this yellow shaky thing.
She can handle all that, Johnny, and land on this ending platform great. Otherwise, she's gonna have to swim over to this alternate finish spot.
What did I do?
We just told you. Now get going before you get hit by any more snowball.
Eurotrash charging out of that first log. Screaming like she just got a glimpse of the elephant man.
She even screams with a British accent.
If she wants to get across, she better close her mouth and the lid to her trash can.
Finally up to her feet, here she goes again.
Oh, and she lands like trash on a bar. Uh-oh, here we go again.
Surely the worst is over.
Oh, Johnny, the yellow bar actually silenced her into a nap. Hey, Joanne, I know the Yule log is relaxing, but are you okay to continue?
Yes, I'm okay.
All right, crank it up. Oh, bangers and splash.
That was just pure fun.
Jill, it sounded like she had a ton of fun out there.
Oh, wait, goodness, I think my was hanging out.
Oh, I don't even think Americans have those.
Eurotrash making a horrendous time. Her chances of moving on slimmer than her knickers.
Yeah, that is one trash can.
Don't check it out.
Okay, let's leave Eurotrashes behind and go to the top of Mount Wipeout, where we have a well-mannered American.
You are mine! Well, he might not be showing the big balls much respect, but Jill found out he has a respectable job.
All right, Hey, thanks, guys. I'm down here with Stephen Ray Barthouse Jr. Now, what do you do, Stephen Ray Barthouse Jr.?
I am an American Sign Language interpreter.
Can you sign something for us?
Oh, hey, pal, this is a family show. Save that filth for late-night cable.
Steven on the burr blob. Here comes that 1,000-pound weight.
Oh! I'm not sure, but I think that was the sign for I need a new pair of shorts. Let me handle this, John. I'm a professional. I'll interpret his run.
All right, Stephen Barthouse Jr. and John Henson taking on the big boss. Oh, remarkable, Johnny.
Thanks, John. I'm getting pretty good. You know, I also closed caption Dancing with the Stars.
Stephen now with the Snowman sweeper. Great time so far.
Yeah, this time he's letting his feet do the talking, and he might just make this. Oh! So close, but that sweeper arm is speaking my language as it clocks him right on the head. No need to translate that. It's universal.
I hate this!
Imagine that. Also proficient in the language of complaining.
Is he crying?
No, I'm just a little emotional today. Oh, you mean Steven? Yeah, no, I totally get it.
Stephen on the Yule log jam, ready to jump to that second log. Sticks the landing. Johnny, he talks the talk, walks the walk. Backwards. Oh!
Wow, the yellow bar giving the hand talker a handful.
Stephen Barthouse Jr., the hand talker, showing signs of moving on. Sub 3 minutes. That's a great time.
Yeah, look a little tired there. Use your mouth words, hand talker. Oh, never mind. He's got a potty mouth to match his potty hands.
Now on the course is Robert Ponce. Jill discovered he has a very interesting reason for being here.
Half the contestants are aliens, so I'm going against them.
So wait a minute, so how do you know half the contestants are aliens?
Oh, because my council will let me know. There's a council that knows who's who. I'm the representative for the human. I'm the one human in this.
You know I'm not on the council.
See, you're probably an alien trying to psychologically mess me up for the competition.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I'm a nice alien.
Well, that would explain why she never wants to carpool.
Robert Ponce out to win the race for the human race, ready to show the big balls who's in charge.
Robert thinks there are aliens among us. That is ridiculous.
You know, he said alien, not robot.
Human race is gonna win.
Fat chance. It would take reptilian skills like the V to win the land-sea battle that is the big balls. V, Tuesdays on ABC.
Aliens are fools.
Oh! You know, John, you can call aliens a lot of names, but never call them fools. Most of them are highly intelligent. Well, most of them.
That is so silly.
Looks like Robert stirred up a hornet's nest, Jeff. I haven't seen aliens this mad since Tom Cruise got into that argument with Matt Lauer.
Oh, talk about a close encounter. And alien invasion.
These aliens know where there's a car wash nearby.
Right. Oh, the aliens not play fair.
All right, that's it. Aliens versus humans versus Aussies is on.
Tastes like beef.
Ah, the Predator!
No, John, that's 38-year-old Mike Camerata.
Well, it appears aliens have made some kind of crop circles on his scalp. Cornrows.
Mike now facing the Yule log jam.
Anderson, only 2 people in the world have ever pulled off the beauty of the cornrow. Bo Derek and mine Anna. Of course, hers were on her back.
Oh, pitch perfect.
Oh, check it out. This perfect 10 also looks better in slow-mo.
I see what you mean. He is every bit as stunning as Bo Derek running on the beach.
Holy cow, I think he's got the mange. Well, he may have just been stricken blind by the perfect 10, but those who still have sight may be seeing him in the next round.
Bring it on!
Clearly excited to go next is Adriana Carrion. At least she was excited until she found out she was the 13th contestant. Jill discovered she's highly superstitious.
13th is my birthday.
Well, 13's not a lucky number. Bad luck happens to good people.
You know what? Enough about bad luck. I am saying good luck to you. Go that way. Yeah, just walk. You have to go that way to get off this thing. Trust me. Just go under it. It's the only way to get to the Wipeout course. Bye.
Oh, that was harsh. You know what? I'm going to make it up to her by personally operating the blob.
I don't think that's such a good idea.
Relax, Johnny. I know how it works. As soon as they get on, you release the weight.
Johnny, no!
Oh, boy. Well, she sounds like she's okay, but just to be sure, and a quick wish on my lucky rabbit's foot. Man, he was delicious.
I have never been more ready in my life to take a break.
What? I'm sure she's fine.
We'll be back in a bit. Stay with us. More Winter Wipeout straight ahead.
I think I broke a tooth.
Welcome back to Winter Wipeout.
Yeah, where contestants drop faster than pants at a proctologist's office and get lifted higher than T-shirts at Mardi Gras.
Oh, easy there, cowboy, huh? All right. Let's get back down to our course, where our lucky 13th contestant has made it to the Yule log jam.
Well, Adriana might be highly superstitious, but this obstacle has nothing to do with luck, Johnny. It's all about skill and perfect timing. Oh! She couldn't have timed it any better from my perspective.
That was not fun.
No, don't beat yourself up. That's our job.
Finishing up around the 4-minute mark, our lucky 13th contestant might be fortunate enough to continue on.
Now resting comfortably on our cold-hearted blob is truck driver Terry Archer. Oh! It blew his hat off. Kudos to the blob. It bulked up over the off-season, and all that hard work is really paying off.
Let's go down to Jill and find out about Terry's talents beyond trucking.
Terry, I hear you're a bit of a recording artist as well.
I rap.
I'd love to hear that. Freestyle.
Okay, here we go, standing on the hill. When it comes to rhymes, the kid flows. I'm about to get down a wipe out.
Does freestyle mean the words don't rhyme? Tupac, your legacy is safe.
Oh, come on, John. I think the kid's got mad flow.
Well, he is flowing down the Snowman now to the big ball.
Oh! Big balls will make you want to jump. One big bounce and into the ice, baby.
Perhaps this wannabe rapper can get his flow back on the Snowman sweeper.
Good point of entry. Then, Johnny, this guy might not be able to rap worth a crap, but he is keeping it real on the Snowman sweeper. I think he's got it. I think. Maybe.
I think the Mad Flow has been plugged. He's stuck.
Mad Flow just dangling over that cliff, John, and only one thing can possibly save him. My stick figure, Stallone.
Yo, hang on there, Mad Flow. I got ya.
Mad Flow rapping without peer, but he has plenty of company wiping out on the Snowman sweeper today.
Good thing Mr. Snowman didn't have his corncob pipe. Oh, that's a fine how do you do. Oh, how's your father? You know, some people actually pay for back work like that. Oh!
John, if you don't time it right up there, you're going to get the...
Yeah, the platform right in his sight, Johnny. And the sweeper.
Now coming up to the big balls is 21-year-old Brad Hitchcock.
You want to be awesome? Be like me.
He's right. Oh, look at that. It was the awesomest guy with the awesomest beard and the awesomest big balls faceplant I have ever seen. And Johnny, you know in a million years, I would never exaggerate. He is Mayor McAwesome of Awesome Town. And I should know. I'm comptroller.
That was awesome.
Approaching the Yule log jam now is Susan Eddy. She calls herself the Suze.
We call her target practice.
Come on, the
The Suze pumping herself up for the Yule log jam. Is she gonna have better luck here?
She's on, and the Suze. Oh, taking a doozy of a hit.
Sue's down.
Well, you Suze, you lose. Hey, John, who's this lady back at the blob? And where are all of her cats?
Would we fill that thing with laughing gas?
No, Johnny, for safety, that is 100% propane.
Tell me when.
Now! Yeah! Oh, who's laughing now? Oh, yeah.
John, the blob, providing hours of fun for our contestants today. He does a great course and conversation starter.
Don't worry, I got you. Oh, my bad. Woo! Wipe out space. Enjoy the view. Because we didn't plan for re-entry into the atmosphere.
Whoa! Whoa! Forget space. That was a line drive.
No. The orcas are playing catch again. See, Johnny, this is why we don't deserve nice contestants.
Oh! The blob, a never-ending source of entertainment, John.
You guys suck.
Hey, words for two, lady.
Pikachu's geeking out.
Johnny, I understood none of that.
Well, don't worry. That's why Jill's here. Our Cracker Jack reporter, always getting the cold, hard facts.
My nickname is Pikachu.
Pikachu? I still don't know what she's talking about. Jill, do what you do best.
So cute.
Okay, now the facts.
Dude, you look like a Mikachu, whatever that is.
John, they don't call her the best sideline reporter in the business for nothing.
Well, it says here, Mika is a big fan of Japanese animation. Whoa! Mika flew? Oh, Johnny, Mikachu setting a record for height. Her 5-foot frame reaching a height of over 40 feet. Look at that. She is kicking those legs. I don't know if she's trying to fly or swim. Oh, well, she's swimming now.
And now stretching at the top of the course is our final contestant of the day, father of two, Dana Logston.
He kicked his hand. Why is he so angry at his hand?
Yeah, Jill found out that's not all he can do.
I can kick, you know, when you go through doors, kick the door when you go by. It's
Oh, do it. Let me see. How high? Oh, my God.
so back when I was a little younger.
Let's do it again. One more time. That's pretty good. That's not bad for a dog.
Whoa, sounds like it might have pulled something. Oh, this guy is 6 feet tall, but I swear 5 feet of him are legs. They are a nuisance.
This daddy longlegs better get under control, man. Now he has to plant those pins on the big balls. Oh, those legs over T-Cole and ends up on his back.
Dana, daddy longlegs up to the snowman sweeper. He's got to use those getaway sticks to avoid that snowman.
His legs have been a hindrance right up until now. Look at that, his giant stride helping him glide to success. Awesome.
He made it.
Man.
Finally, somebody made it.
Yeah, well, it took someone with freakishly long spider legs, Jill, and now he's diving on the Yule log jam. He's definitely got the hang of it now, using those insane legs to throw himself across. Crazy like a giraffe, but now his lengthy lower body seems to be stuck.
But he manages to pull those tree trunks across. If he can get himself up, there's just one more leap to go. Oh, so not close.
Oh, cut down by the Yule log jam.
Still, nobody can stand up to Dana Daddy Longlegs in the qualifier. He heads to round 2 with the best time of the day. Also moving on, the hand talker, Stephen Barnhouse Jr., Perfect 10, Mike Camerata, and Lucky 13, Adriana Carrion.
We've also got the Suze, Susan Edie, and Mikachu Mika Mori. Yes, you are. You're so good. Use my little Mikachu.
Up ahead, more of our all-new Winter Wipeout course, where 6 more contestants will be eliminated. We are back on the ice-cold carnival known as Winter Wipeout.
That's right, and John, a winter weather advisory has forced several closures today. The following stunts have been closed due to blizzard-like conditions: the feral Arctic fox fight, the blubber buffet, and the slightly frozen pond sprint. It's like a snow day.
Yeah, but sorry, kids, the ski lift is still open.
Ooh, I feel your pain, contestants, but not literally. Also open, the Mario Lopez Vocational School of Cosmetology obstacle.
All right, well, still in the running for the 50 grand, we have the hand talker, Stephen Barthouse Jr., the last human, Robert Ponce, and Lucky 13, Adriana Carrion.
Also, don't forget the Suze, Susan Edie, Mikachu Mika Mori, and Daddy Longlegs, Dana Logston. To move on to the next round, the skiers will have to brave the dastardly ski lift. These snow bunnies are going to wish they stayed in hibernation all winter, my friend.
Let me tell you how it works. Contestants will start on a floating platform 10 feet above the icy water as the ski lift moves around and around, and they have to hold on to the handlebars, hoisting themselves over the frozen sweeper arms to avoid being knocked into that water. And to make it double black diamond fun, the sweeper arms will rise higher and higher as they go around. The last 6 contestants standing move on to the next round, and the last person to hang on there grabs a cool $1,000 bonus.
That's right, and possibly a chance to round our orbits. All right, the contestants are warm and dry. Let's make them miserable.
The last human, Robert Ponce, doing his alien dance.
Dude, no, you're freaking me out, dude.
Yeah, but Mad Flo ain't tripping. Yet.
There's the horn, and off they go. And heading the other way, sweeper arm. Oh, Mr. Awesome. It swept off his awesome feet.
Last human taking a bigger beating than Jar Jar Binks.
Holy crap! That is scary.
Lucky 13, you have no idea.
Where am I? There I am.
Who's that?
That would be the blowhole.
I did that.
Blowhole, soaking cute little Pikachu.
Pikachu!
The sweeper bar getting higher. You know, Daddy Longlegs, he's built for this.
Oh, the humanity! Oh, the human not getting any home planet advantage.
Perfect 10, safe.
Can we never see him in slow-mo ever again? Or real time? Oh! Sweeper on nuts on Lucky 13 for good luck.
And tall drink of water, Daddy Longlegs, staying out of the water.
Would somebody fall already?
Hand talker with some frustrated mouth words. Oh! But he gets his wish. Our first contestant is down, and she gets flipped into the water. Check out the smash cam. Oh!
1 down, 5 to go.
Mr. Awesome taking an awful beating.
Oh, Lucky 13 tempting fate, but holds on. Oh, another one bites the slush. Mad Flo, light on his feet, ready to go gangsta on the sweeper arm.
Adorable Mika Pikachu dipsy-doos around the sweeper arm.
Yikes! This is up and down. So that's 3 in the water. 3 more, and we'll have our 6 semifinalists.
Make that 2. Lucky 13, better luck next time. Jinx, you owe me a soda. See, here's the problem. She jumped the bar with a black cat on him, broke a mirror, and traded Babe Ruth for the Yankees. Mad Flo getting his butt kicked old school. Drops to our sweeper arm.
Hold on! Oh, she's in. That was Josephine going down.
Yeah, she's one of the unsung heroes of today.
That's 5. When the next player falls, we'll know who's moving on to the next round. Oh, awesome timing.
Yeah, Mr. Awesome earns more superlatives for that flip. If I could use one word to describe Mr. Awesome's wipeout, it would be...
We have our final 6. Mad Flo, perfect 10. Daddy Longlegs, and the last human still in this Star War. Hand Talker and Pikachu Mikamori.
Am I the only girl?
Yeah, and if those mean old sweepers touch a hair on your cute little head, they're gonna have to get through me, and I will be right behind Anderson.
Now, let's go after that $1,000 bonus.
How about you just loan me the money?
Sure, who doesn't have $1,000 to loan an aspiring rapper/truck driver? Sounds like a solid investment.
Let's go. Bring it.
Where? Where should I bring it? Oh, the last human getting the big bag. Oh, pow! To the moon, brother.
The last human discovers there's water on Earth.
He is legendary.
Let's go, kids!
Up and over, struggling. Oh, no extra dough for the rapper. His bank account's still overdrawn.
Daddy Longlegs up and over again.
Oh,
Perfect 10. He can take his swing to 11. Pikachu's got a serious size disadvantage.
oh, not enough, and she flips in. Toodaloo, Pikachu. Oh, look at her, Johnny. That wipeout was cuter than a baby in a basket full of kittens.
It's down to Daddy Longlegs and the Hand Talker, who will go out on a limb and earn the $1,000 prize.
Daddy Longlegs hauls his legs up over the sweeper bar. Hand Talker, he's over. Oh, no! Bar blindsides him, and the Hand Talker signs with the fishes.
And Daddy Longlegs wins it.
Hand Talker down. And nothing to say now, huh? What, can't catch your fingers?
And Dana takes the victory dive.
His legs are so long, John, he is literally standing on the ocean floor right now.
So Daddy Longlegs moves on to the next round, where he'll be joined by the Hand Talker, Stephen Barthouse Jr., Pikachu Mikamori, the Perfect 10, Mike Camerata, Harry Mad Flo Archer, and the last human, Robert Ponce.
Those 6 are one step closer to the wipeout zone, but coming up next, a real bear of an obstacle.
Welcome back to Winter Wipeout.
Yeah, Jack Frost may be nipping at their noses, but our remaining 6 contestants are nipping at that $50,000 prize.
The ski lift turned down our field from 12 to 6. Still in the running for the 50 Gs, we have Daddy Longlegs, Dana Logston, the Hand Talker, Stephen Barnhouse Jr., Pikachu Mikamori, Perfect 10, Mike Camerata, Terry Mad Flo Archer, and the last human, Robert Ponce.
3 of these 6 are going to move on to the wipeout zone if they can get past this next round, the Iditarod.
I'm pretty sure we can't fit a 1,000-mile dog sled race into 8 minutes.
Can we time lapse?
We have something much more harrowing.
All right.
We call it the 7-letter word. Contestants will start in mass at the W, and the first one to the T wins. But they have to avoid these sweeper arms, heat puddle. They'll need to bounce off these E-diving boards and then solve the spinning O and the hurdles on the U to get there. And one more thing, if you fall off along the way, there are ladders to climb back up at the P, the E, and the U.
And in case that's not hard enough, we've released a live polar bear on the P.
Polar bear, huh? Where'd we find him?
Kid's birthday party. He's incredibly well trained. He even does balloon animals.
Let's get down to those 7 letters and our 6 frozen contestants and get started.
Rawr! Polar bear ready to party. The cuddliest of all man-eating bears.
The bear's got a snow cone.
Rawr.
Mikachu's got her adorable game face on.
There's the horn, and 7-letter word is underway. Perfect 10. First on the catwalk.
I know.
Oh!
Right on the money.
And Hand Talker is silent, clearly scared off by the ferocious polar bear with button eyes.
Do my dance. Right there.
Mad Flo Terry Archer, he cannot bust neither rhyme nor move.
Do my dance. Do my... Oh.
Thanks, but you know what? We'll let the sweeper arm handle the busting around here.
Mikachu's safely onto the eye, although she is on dangerous ground coming face to face with our ferocious polar bear. God, I hope he doesn't eat her.
No worries, Johnny. She's small, barely an appetizer to him.
Oh. Well, just lost Robert Ponce, the last human.
And Mikachu is first to the E. Daddy Longlegs, not so great with his arms. Slips away there.
Who doesn't love Mikachu? Oh, even if it's a tough one.
So we have Mad Flo in the lead. He's on the E. Then he's joined by the Hand Talker. And Daddy Longlegs makes it 3 with a long stride out of the P. Hand Talker possibly on it. But settles for a slushie.
Mad Flo trying to get his. Ooh, but he is dissed and dismissed.
Daddy Longlegs following the rules of our game to the letter. Yeah, first one on the O. Ball jumps towards that U.
Oh my God, he's on!
A little off the mark, has to high kick it back to the start at the top of the U.
Mikachu catching up to Daddy Longlegs, making the most of her adorability. Oh, right to the hand talker.
Daddy Longlegs over the first hurdle. Daddy's almost home. And Mikachu's narrowed the gap. She jumps to the U. Got it. Right on Daddy Longlegs' heels now.
Oh, this is too tall.
Mikachu a little jiggly puffed about the height of the hurdles.
Daddy Longlegs blows it out.
Oh, Dana's got it!
Yeah, one more step. 7-letter word, suiting him to a T.
First in the qualifier, first in the ski lift, now first into the wipeout zone. What a leg.
Nailed it! Yeah! Come on over here, buddy. Oh, God, I can imagine.
Hard-hitting interview, Jill. All right, round 2 is underway. Who's going to join Daddy Longlegs in the wipeout zone?
John Anderson, you're sadistic!
Listen, I just call the action, man. You went on the internet to find out.
Oh, perfect 10 keeps getting in the face, John. He might be down to an 8.2 now.
Perfect 10 onto the P.
And the polar bear touching him up with a little snow cone concealer. Mr. Cuddles seems pleased with himself, huh? Yeah, I named him, but it was either that or put him down.
Hand Talker to the eye, give him a hand. Perfect 10 separates himself from the hoi polloi. He's on the E.
Hand Talker says hello to his old pal, Mr. Cuddles, while perfect 10... Oh! Just became 2 perfect 5s. Mikachu on fairy wings to the eye.
Hand Talker letting his feet do the walking. He's in the E.
Pikachu now up to her wiggly fluff and pulling squishy.
The last human refusing to be drawn into these foolish alien games. He's in last place.
The finish line's not gonna come to you, buddy.
And he gets a bit of extraterrestrial advice from Daddy Longlegs, but I'm guessing what he really hears is... Darn it, John, I knew Jim Belushi would start an intergalactic Armageddon.
Back to the action on the E. Pikachu finally gets to the O. Perfect 10 does likewise. Oh, really takes out the competition.
Hand Talker joins the party.
Mad Flo makes his foursome on the O.
Pikachu leaps to the U, and she's on safely.
Look out, Rico! I'm going!
Perfect 10 trying to stick the landing. Oh, where is Bella Caroli when you need him?
Pikachu brings her best to the hurdle. Oh, barely hanging. That's extraordinary. Hand Talker closing in on Mikachu's tail.
She doesn't have a tail, John, but if she did, it would be the fluffiest one ever.
Hand Talker trying to figure out that rhythm now. Whoa! Mikachu just getting thrown sky high. You're there, Mikachu! Hand Talker not giving up. Mika to her feet and across to the team.
Wow! The wipeout zone just got a little bit more adorable, John.
Got a girl right here. Yeah. Way to go, Mika.
And one guy who kicks like a girl.
Mikachu, the second contestant advancing to the winter wipeout zone. Which of these 4 is going to reach down deep and join her?
My wetsuit's up my crack.
All right, maybe not that deep. Somebody hit the horn before this gets weird.
Yeah, couldn't come soon enough. The third and final heat is underway. Let's go, guys. One more spot to fill. Who wants it?
Oh! Perfect 10 baiting us into another slow-mo swimming shot. Mad Flo on the move, but the polar bear don't care and throws his hands in the air.
Hand Talker on to the eye. Oh, and then signs off.
Mad Flo straight out of the E. Oh, but no love for him in O-Town. Last human hanging with Mr. Cuddles.
Perfect 10 catfighting his way onto the eye.
One more spot, buddy.
Last human centering himself and boring us. Here he goes, reaching for the stars. Oh, no sign of intelligent life here. Or here.
Give me a break here, Al!
Great ones make their own breaks, Johnny. Mad Flo working the turntable. That Hand Talker gets a piece of the O. Oh, slams into that U. Last human. Phone home.
Come on, Terry. It's all you, buddy.
Mad Flo still spinning, dives for the U, and displaying his sick handle, pulls himself up.
Way to go, Terry.
Mad Flo up and over the first hurdle. Perfect 10 going. Oh, flawed strategy there.
Check out the Perfect 10's approach, John. Judge's score. Still waiting for the Russian judge. Oh, 1.2. He's cute but tough, Johnny.
We have a race here, John. Mad Flo can close it out.
But not if the hand talker has anything to sign about. He's on to the edge.
Hand talker flying over the first hurdle. Now almost neck and neck with Mad Flo. Halfway over the last hurdle. Needs to finish. Oh, he goes overboard.
And now it's hand talker's race to lose. Perfect 10 and the last human are still duking it out. The last human backflops. Perfect 10 survives.
Hand talker just needs to clear this last hurdle.
But he had better hurry because here comes perfect 10.
Can hand talker fend him off? He's on that most dangerous hurdle. Finally over it. Oh, no room for air. He's right at the edge.
Oh, perfect 10 not getting up, throwing himself over the second hurdle.
But it is too late. The hand talker crosses safely over the tee.
The hand talker, Stephen Barthouse Jr., takes the last spot in the wipeout zone, joining Mikachu Mikamori, Daddy Longlegs, Dana Logston in the battle for 50 G's.
Stay with us. About to get real. Coming up next. We are back and just chilling on Winter Wipeout.
John, we started out this morning with 24 hopeful contestants, and now we are down to just 3, and soon we'll know which one of them is taking home our $50,000 prize.
But there is still one tall order of business to attend to tonight. The Winter Wipeout Zone. The zone made up of the following stages. It starts with the bobsled blast-off. Contestants like the jet stream and the Arctic current, then swim over to our second obstacle, the icy stairway from hell. Contestants have to time them perfectly in order to cross this treacherous and slippery staircase.
And they're on to our next obstacle, frostbite. Contestants must navigate their way to the other side while steering clear of these giant ice and teeth, moving in the opposite direction. Followed by our last obstacle, the sinister snowflakes, where no two snowflakes are the same, except for these two, which are identical.
And one of these final 3 contestants is going to walk home with $50,000. Up first, the hand talker, Stephen Barthouse Jr.
Let's see how he got to the wipeout zone.
Hand talker Stephen Barthouse Jr. gave a thumbs up to our qualifier, turning in a second place performance. He did well on the ski lift, and just barely made it past the 7-letter word. Now, after a day of coming within an arm's length of victory, does he have what it takes to get the 50K?
Our hand talker loaded into the bobsled blast-off.
He talks the talk, and now he's getting ready to swim the swim. Bobsled at zoom speed. Oh, yeah. Welcome to the Wipeout Zone, Stephen Barthouse Jr.
Yeah, John, Stephen's hands may say no, but his hips say yes as he splashes down into the wipeout zone.
Excellent start for Stephen. 60 seconds in, already attacking the icy stairway from hell. You know, so many things can go wrong here. Toughest variable, those random drops, the ups and downs. Bit of a guessing game, John.
Yeah, good progress, though, as he heads up to the top. Nearly 20 feet above the icy water.
That's a scary spot up top. Very high, very slippery.
Ooh, giant blast of ice-cold water right in the face.
Oh, the hand talker gets totally turned around as he begins his trip down the stairs. Oh, nearly loses it again. Gathers on that last step and across to the platform. The first person all season to conquer the stairway on their first try.
Now he faces frostbite.
Ouch! Off he goes.
Yeah, the man with the talking hand is going to have to work on his timing because these teeth bite.
Second attempt. And he narrowly avoids a fall off the flame, making it to the center, but showered by the spray from that water.
He makes a run for the platform. Oh, and hits the whip and tumbles down the ramp. Remember, John, he's got to get both of his feet planted on that platform. He can't just touch it, so he's got to go all the way back to the start.
Hand talkers look screaming frustration. Working hard to put up a competitive opening time. Let the others shoot for it. Back at the center now.
Oh, he is just getting nailed by those water cannons.
There he goes, bolting to the other side. Oh, hit the brakes. Nearly over the edge. Stopped short. Now he gets to move on to the sinister snowflakes.
And remember, this is all about timing and balance. Oh, that did not work out for him.
He fails to plan, and that is planning to fail. He pays a hefty price. Up for his second attempt on the sinister snowflake. Approaching the 11-minute mark. He's up top on that first one. Now that critical jump. Oh! Shot a blast of water. Down he goes.
Yeah, he is mistiming that jump, and it is costing him badly.
So it will take at least 3 tries at the snowflakes. Stephen L. strong position on the first. Oh, nearly taken out by another explosion of water. One more jump. And he is finally home, John.
The time out of beat set at 12 minutes, 10 seconds. But will that time hold up against our next contestant, Mikachu Mikamori? Down with Joe right now.
Mika, competing against two guys. Does that make you nervous?
A little bit, but I'm representing for the girls, so, you know, gotta show these boys who's boss.
High five on that one. Yeah.
Pikachu Mori fell behind her male competitors today on the qualifier and the ski lift, but managed to rise to the occasion and take second place on the 7-letter word. Now she's ready to prove that the Pikachu shall inherit the Wipeout Zone.
Hard not to pull for Mika Mori, John. No one expected this tiny-sized contestant to make it to the Wipeout Zone, but here she is, a decided underdog, a fan favorite. Yeah, and a great blast off and flight into the Wipeout Zone. That launch always worth another look.
No doubt, she flies out of there like a Pikachu out of heck and heads to our stairway from hell.
You see, Mika is dwarfed by this demonic staircase. Aggressively dives for the second set.
Yeah, the little Mika that could, making slow and steady progress, John.
Mika moves on to the next set, lunging down for the top step. Oh, she plunges into the water.
The icy conditions just got the best of her, John, and she could not hang on.
Here's try number 2. Mika's size definitely a disadvantage here. I mean, it's just 5 feet tall. These gigantic stairs can toss her around with ease.
But it is not the size of the Mika in the fight, John. It's the size of the fight in the Mika. She's being very aggressive again on the first half of the stairs.
High above the winter Wipeout Zone again, the snow really coming down.
She's getting tossed around like a ragdoll on that top step.
Just wants to get down and get off this thing. Gotta be quick, don't want to hurry. The icy stairway from hell, bad place for a Pikachu.
And Mika Mori is safely across at the 4-minute mark, but that still leaves her more than 2 minutes behind Steven's time.
How's anyone supposed to do this, guys?
It really is a scary obstacle. Mika makes her move, slips down and gets knocked down right away.
Yeah, and Steven can't help celebrating as that just put Mika even further behind.
Out of the water and back up for her second attempt. There is a pattern for success here. Moving forward, lets those teeth pass by without incident this time.
The water cannon only adding to the treacherous conditions of the Wipeout Zone tonight.
Sprinting, outrunning the teeth this time, and she's at the platform.
And with that, Mika just took the lead as Steven's second fall on Frostbite was costly.
Oh, just throwing yourself in the snowflake is not the way to go.
She never took any time to figure this one out, John, and she paid the price.
Pikachu returning for her second attempt. Not much margin for air left. Straddles the peg on that first snowflake. Gets to her feet, coming up to the crucial transition spot. Cleanly across to the second snowflake. One more leap and she will take over the lead. How about this? The pocket-sized underdog coming up huge.
Unbelievable, Johnny. Pikachu, our new leader, with a time to beat of 8 minutes and 13 seconds.
Up next, Daddy Longleg. Dana Logston's gonna make a run for the money. Welcome back to Money Time here on Winter Wipeout. We are in the second half of the Wipeout Zone, and Mika Mori holds first place.
That's right, but up next is Daddy Longlegs, Dana Logston, who's locked and loaded in bobsled platinum.
That's fine. Might want to reserve judgment on that. Let's look at Dana's day.
Daddy Longlegs, Dana Logston's stride, easily gave him first place on the qualifier this morning. There was some doubt about his advantage on the ski lift, but he emerged victorious, and after dominating the 7-letter word, he has us wondering if there's anything that can break his pace.
No surprise, Dana's here. He has been a favorite all day long.
I got this.
Pikachu now with a time to beat. But now Dana is up.
Oh, Dana soaring high and far into the Wipeout Zone.
Yeah, watch it again. He gives a little thumbs up on his way down the ramp. A beautiful launch and a great head start for Dana in the Wipeout Zone.
And he wastes no time storming onto that icy stairway from hell. His long legs an asset here.
Quite an escalator you got going here.
Dana, I assure you, you will not find menswear or kitchen appliances at the end of this escalator.
Dana already to the top of the stairs. That took less than 15 seconds. More danger coming down, though. It's cold, it's slippery, it is unpredictable. You gotta watch your step.
Now he's using those long legs to brace himself as he starts to move down the stairs. Well, John, they do say the camera adds 10 sets of stairs.
He is successfully across on his first try.
Nice indeed. He is already 2 minutes ahead of Pikachu's time and a frostbite. Wow! Jumping George Michael. Those long legs didn't carry him fast enough, and he is back in the water.
He needs to change his approach the second time around here. He just can't be careless.
Ooh, nearly tripped up by those icy teeth, but he's back up on his feet.
Halfway home, but still needs to handle the second half cleanly. Hustling across that plank. Oh, he gets popped. He's sliding down the ramp. Oh, over the side.
Yeah, Johnny didn't get both of his feet down, and unfortunately, that means he's got to make that long, cold swim back to the beginning.
What a story developing, John. Little Mikachu less than 3 minutes from a giant Wipeout zone upset.
Dana now weaving in and out. Oh, getting hosed down out there.
John, that water makes it tough to see, even tougher to concentrate. Yeah, though, Dana gets it done.
But just like that, his earlier lead is gone, and we have got ourselves a real race on our hands.
Right to it. Oh, who's your dad?
Right now, it's the sinister Snowflakes as he gets his leg caught and cannot pull himself up.
Those long legs actually hurting him there, getting tangled in the pegs. Second go-rounds generally bend better here on the flakes. Jumping over. Oh! He loses the footing again.
Just as he was making his move, a giant blast of water makes footing virtually impossible.
He looks exhausted, but there is no time to stop and recover. This is the moment of truth for Dana. He has less than 30 seconds left if he wants that 50 grand. Turning up top and around. Oh, nearly falls, but a remarkable save. 20 seconds left.
What a finish! Barely edging out Mikachu.
Guess what, buddy? You won Wipeout! You won 50 grand!
So Daddy Longlegs, Dana Longton has done it. Woohoo! Nailed it!
Oh, Hammy.
Lucky for you, we got lots of ice to put on that injury. That's going to do it for us. Join us next week. As always, with 24 contestants, we'll take on some crazy new obstacles. Until then, America, I'm John Anderson.
And for our colleague Joe Wagner, I'm John Henson saying good night and big balls.